national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. So first down and 5 after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wide out. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And the running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember, last time they were 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Duke, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A deep shot to the right. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. We finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they put 6 more on the board. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quick catch over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Direct snap. Looking to scramble now. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Close to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turn.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, Ohio State, 14.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught at the 30, still running. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. With the catch, it's Wiggins. Breaks an open space. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They're going to run it here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the 1st half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another 1st down and more yards.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 21.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that complete.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, when you play cover three, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Play action here on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Oh, what a grab! He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Throws it in. It's Wiggins. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Blue Devils will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Blue Devils offense has back out of the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal. The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back to do a pick 6 in the last possession. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Give it to the back again. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoffs, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Blue Devils offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception.
Look out, he's in the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, where teams can run the ball and pick up.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
42, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Blue Devils come up to the line in the hurry-up. They keep him guessing with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Wiggins. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Run down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Duke. This offense is still clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
UHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 42, Duke 35.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. passing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum.
Looking deep down the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Ohio State 49-35.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Bursts into space. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away.
49-43.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a
looking for a deep completion. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Off to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down on the half, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Leading here in the fourth quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Duke. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the important point after is out. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
What a great job of coming up with that onside kick. Now it's going to be interesting to see how they work the clock. All you need is a field goal here late this game. Let's see how aggressive their offensive coordinator is.
First and 10 play coming up. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wiggins. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. The defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky that...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it with room to run. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Could take it all the way.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. Themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. It's an out off the catch made, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one's caught. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it...
Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
52.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.